Today, I got some things to talk about when it comes to Star Wars and Lucasfilm. Welcome back to Views with Teacher Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Okay, so remember when I reported on this back in October? Okay, from how we reported this rumor about a possible Star Wars movie from Damon Lindelof with his rising scribe of Justin Britt Gibson. Okay, so but back then I reported on this as rumor, but now it's being brought in the spotlight because of the fact that this particular rumor hasn't even made any major moves as of late. Okay, so no one hasn't really said anything about it, and also there's been many people out there who are scoopers who are saying that if it was actually going to be an actual project, it would have been announced a long time ago, and it would have been a development by now. Okay, but we haven't heard anything about it, let alone from I think the Lucas site is up there. It's either still up there or it's been possibly been removed as well. So with that being said, when it comes to things like this coming from major mainstream media outlets and all that, and it's not confirmed by anybody coming from Disney or even the Lucasfilm executives themselves, then it's not going to be true. It's not going to be in development, and it won't it's just basically going to be put out there as nothing more than a rumor and won't be coming into fruition. But aside from that, we have some major executives from Lucasfilm that's either staying or has been removed. So we have more of those who are staying, and then less of those who are actually staying, and more of those who are being removed. Okay, so this has also been reported by Karen Paschow, and he also has some scoops of his coming from the company itself. All right, so I'm going to start off with the people who are staying. Okay, so James Wall, he's staying because of the fact that he has a great relationship with the Lego team. Then there's also Steve Blank, who is really good with relationships with the studios behind Star Wars Visions and was the driving force behind Visions. Also works well with David Filoni. And then there's also Leland Chi, who understands the Lord and is also a really good resource. And that's about it. About 3 people who are the executives of Lucasfilm that are staying. Now, on to the people who was being removed, who have been fired, okay, or let go. Pablo Hidalgo, we all remember him, the one who often criticized the fandom about, how we felt about the Star Wars Disney sequels of Star Wars. And he actually made fun of us, spoke out against us and everything. Not only did he have problems with the fandom, but not only was he attacking the fandom, he was also attacking the community leaders as well as himself. As we remember, he had a lot of public relations problems. Okay, so then there's also Carrie Beck. She was removed because of the fact that she despises fans. Also introduced Kennedy to the Force is Female t-shirts. You all remember that when they were at the Force Awakens premiere, or I think it might have been the Last Jedi premiere, where it was Kennedy and other females, including Carrie Beck, and I think in the picture, where she was also donning the shirt, "The Force is Female." All right. Then there was also Rain Roberts, possibly the only black female on the executives list for Lucasfilm. She was also let go because of the fact that she was working with Leslie Headland and helped write the lowest grossing Star Wars projects. Doesn't even get along with Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni. Okay. And then there's also Paul Sozak. He had human resources concerns, and he doesn't really play well with others. Okay. Then there's also Matt Martin. He was removed because of the fact that he was always argumentative, combative. He was also a hardliner for the Disney Star Wars sequels. Jason D. Stein, he was removed. Also argumentative, combative, hardliner for the Disney Star Wars sequels. Okay. And then there was also Kelsey Sharp. Sharp was removed only because of the fact that Sharp was really interested in the High Republic. Since this wasn't really going forward, and there's no reason to for Sharp to be here or to be there. Sherry Cole was also removed because she pushed hard for Kennedy's vision, and she was also combative with the new regime. And then there's also Kate is Kira, though. I'm not sure if I pronounced her name correctly, but she was removed because of the fact that she was more or less Kathleen Kennedy stand-in for the meetings, and she's no longer needed. Okay, so what does this exactly mean? This may mean that, you know, Kennedy just might be on the way out, you know, possibly through retirement after Indiana Jones 5 is in theaters. Okay, so it's like if these are the people who actually supported Kennedy, hired on by Kennedy, supported actually, like I said, supported Kennedy, stood for her, actually loved what she was doing and stuff, glad that she brought woke into the Star Wars industry. They're going because, and if they're going, most likely she's going to be gone too. Okay. So what exactly does this mean? I don't know. Only time can tell, but one can only speculate what this means. What exactly does Bob Iger have planned up his sleeves? We're just going to have to see when it's announced, or if it's going to be announced. All right. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Do you think that the woke will actually be out of Star Wars? Okay. Will this actually bring back the OG Star Wars fans who tuned out? Or how's the public going to react to it? Is this true? Is it rumor? Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Also, does this mean that Bob Iger is actually looking to clean house? You know, it's actually been reported out there that he's making those who are hybrid workers to come back to the offices and work 4 hours a week, 4 days a week. All right. And then I think the 5th day they can work at home, or they might have a 3-day weekend or whatever. But do you think that this will be a turnaround for Bob Iger and everything because of the fact that, you know, it could be for him looking out for his legacy or whatever? Or can this be like the turning point for where the fandom just might get what it wants? Or will it just be more of the same old Disney mess? Okay, so let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in the video, go ahead, smash that like button, and also share it for a while on social media. And if I went wrong in the video anywhere, go ahead and comment the corrections in the comments below. Also, if you have any additional points or things that I didn't touch on related to Star Wars and Lucasfilm, go ahead and share that with me in the comments. I do respond to all comments, okay? As many as I can at least. And also, if you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.